I'm just going to apply it on the spots or the areas that needs to be covered. So I am just going to just pat my finger on the side of the lipstick because I also use the lipstick for my lips. Now I'm going to part my hair. For today's video, I am going to be attempting to turn myself into a gyaru, specifically a tsuyome gyaru. Based on my research, tsuyome comes from the Japanese word tsuyo, meaning strong, and tsuyome gyaru is a popular gyaru substyle. The aim of this substyle is to have a flashy style and makeup, and for the clothes, it has some of the more commonly seen fashion with cheetah, leopard print accessories, or clothing with brown or black clothes. And it also has a large focus on having a bold, sexy, and cool style in general. Here are the style characteristics of a tsuyome gyaru. Here's the inspo pics. Alright, let's start with the makeup. So this is the makeup that I'm going to be recreating. Gyarus usually have tan skin, unless you're a shiro gyaru, which means a white or a pale gal. But obviously I don't need any more tan because I'm already tan enough. So I'm just going to be using the foundation that I normally use, which is the L'Oreal True Match Nude 3-4 Light Medium. Gotta put my headband real quick to avoid any mess. Perfect. Now I'm going to apply this all over my face. Now with my NARS concealer, I'm going to apply it on the spots that need to be covered. This is in the shade Medium to Ginger, by the way. I'm also going to put some on the bridge of my nose, my under eyes, and my forehead. Y'all, it is raining today and my nose keeps running. Hopefully I don't get sick, because that would be inconvenient. Ooh, I almost forgot. Gyarus also wear big circle lenses, and I'm going to be wearing these blue ones today. I forgot where I got these from, so I'm just gonna put it somewhere over here where I got it from, just so, you know, y'all don't accuse me for gatekeeping, because
What?
I get nervous every time I put lenses on, because sometimes they kind of hurt when you first put them in, but then, like, a few minutes later, they should be okay. I'm gonna try my best to put these on cam, so let's go. This is what it looks like. Well, here goes nothing. Oh my god. Ah! Ah, oh my god. Y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about, especially because they're big. Not like my other lenses. Alright, just gotta... Ah! Finally! Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I finally got both in. I said I was gonna put these on camera, but y'all, this shit is not for the weak. This literally took like, what, 30 minutes? Imagine how much time I'm gonna spend just taking these off. But yeah, look at these blue orbs. I should have done this in the first step, but the damage is already done, so what else can I do? Alright, let's just continue with the makeup. Since tsuyome gyarus don't use blush, I'm gonna go straight ahead and skip to the contour. So I'm going to be using the Cream Shop Desert Springs eyeshadow palette and use the shade Dune, which is the one in the middle right here. And I'm just gonna apply it right here in this area. Just a little bit on the forehead. Now for the nose, they don't blend their contour and highlight, so they would apply it just straight down like that. Just blend it to the brows, and yeah. Alright, I think we got the nose on point. The highlighter, on the other hand, is usually white, so I'm going to be using this white shade from the Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette, which I got from TikTok shop, if I can remember. So I'm going to apply it on the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on my brow bone. That actually makes such a big difference. Like, from afar, looks like my nose is snatched. Alright, time to continue with the forehead and the other stuff. Why is it giving Michael Jackson? Is it giving Michael Jackson? I don't know, but we'll see later. This actually reminds me of those beauty filters on TikTok. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I'm going to be using this loose powder from Makeup Beauty, the Queen Collection. And this is number 1 Luminous Nude. This is the shade.
But what the hell, boy?
What the hell? I look crazy. All done. Now I'm going to set my face with this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Alright. We just want to make sure that the makeup is in place. I'm gonna do the brows first because I feel like it's more easier than the eye makeup. I know I don't have bleached brows like the other gyarus do, so what am I gonna use? Concealer. So I'm just going to apply like a little amount of concealer on my brows just to get that lighter color. Y'all, look at the difference it made. I actually just plucked these brows like a week ago, and so they're kind of a little bit thinner than my actual length, because my brows before were kind of thick, but I had to like polish it for the look. I'm going to put a little bit of this eyebrow pencil because my wig is going to be brown. Just a little bit. Let's move on to the eye makeup. So I'm going to use the shade Dune for my outer corner and then the shade Quicksand for my inner corner. Then I'm going to use this CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus whiteout pencil, eye pencil on my inner corner. These lenses are killing me, y'all. They like to do puppy liners, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put some on my inner corner, and then we're gonna do the droop. For the droop, you're gonna want to start at the end of your liner towards the center of your eye. And then you want to connect it to your inner corner. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to add some lower lashes later. Okay, this is what it's looking like. I've learned that you're supposed to put brown eyeshadow in the inside of the droop because if you put white, then it's gonna look dolly than gyaru. Or it depends on the substyle. Then I'm going to use the eyebrow pencil for the egyosa and the white pencil for the highlight. Next, for the lashes, I'm going to be using these manga lashes, and I'm going to apply them starting from the end of the eyeliner, so here and here. Kind of feels weird putting it right here because I'm not used to putting it like this. Ooh, okay. I forgot to curl my lashes, but I went ahead and did that. So now I'm going to apply the lower lash. Just gonna hold it for a few seconds for it to stick. This actually looks good, like I'm not gonna lie. But I think I need to put some mascara at this part because it looks uneven. I don't think it did anything, but whatever, I kind of like it. I just put both of the lashes in and oh my god, I ate that up. Like, period, eh? Last step is the lips. So gyarus like to use a light shade, so I'm just gonna be using this MAC lipstick in the shade Folio. And it's a nude lipstick. Oh my god, this is a little too nude for me. Especially when they don't usually line their lips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add this butter gloss from NYX in the shade Eclair to soften it up a little bit. Apparently, this is the shade that Angelina Jolie used in the 90s or 2000s. I'm not really sure, but I've also heard that it's not the same as it was before. Like, the color is not the same. But yeah, I put the gloss, and now this is the finished makeup look. Alright, I'm gonna come back and show my outfit in 3, 2, 1. Here's the final look. Is it giving gyaru? Like, is it giving cunts?
Got it!
You know, most of these items are thrifted and some of them are old, so I thrifted these 3 belts and I kind of like layered them to something like that. And then the jeans are 7 jeans. And I even have a headband to match with the top. Also, look at my nails. They're cute. Period. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys love this video. And tell me your thoughts about how I did on my first attempt. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!